My name is Scarlet. I'm 19 years old and I'm in the Honors History program at Concordia University. I actually chose Concordia based on the location. I love Montreal, and so it made sense for me to travel to Quebec because I wanted to practice my French and I wanted to be far away from home. I always knew that I wanted to go to university, but I didn't know that I wanted to study history until the 11th grade when I had a really inspiring teacher who taught us about ancient civilizations. I'm now in my third year and I found that the history department is honestly amazing. It's not like this traditional European history type of school. It's very much interdisciplinary and very broad in the options of areas that you can study.
Hello, Scarlet. Come in, sit. Talk to me.
And all the professors are really here to help all the time, and I think that's really helpful and amazing. So there's always a support system.
He'd be really useful because his own research focuses on one particular area.
One of the things that has been consistently hard for me in terms of being in an undergraduate program and studying in general has been my depression. So sometimes it really takes a hold of me and I have to kind of work to get out. That makes it sometimes hard for me to complete my assignments, but Concordia has accommodations and an access center for students with disabilities that has been very helpful for me in terms of getting extensions and communicating with my professors. And all of my professors are always very understanding when I kind of explain to them that I'm having a hard time. I've worked as the Student Life Coordinator at the Arts and Sciences Federation of Associations. I got to plan Frosh, which is our orientation week for the summer, and that was a really, really valuable experience for me. I learned how to plan an event that had 500 people attending, and I made sure that supervision was correct. I got to actually design what the events looked like. We got a bouncy castle for the first day, and that was really exciting. I got to attend the events as well, so that was probably the best part. I started using they, them pronouns this time last year. I think Concordia is pretty good for making sure that everybody feels welcome and making sure that queer people have their space and have their resources. So there are a bunch of different support systems for queer people. For example, Queer Concordia is one of the organizations at Concordia, and it's a great resource. I was on their board actually in my first year of university. I'm really interested in academics and I'm really interested in doing my own research. So I think that I would like to become a professor in history, whether that's Eastern European history or Russian history. I'm not quite sure yet. However, I also am looking at master's programs in archiving because I have a lot of archiving experience, and that would mean that I would get to hang out in museums all the time. I haven't decided yet, but who says I can't do both?